Hello, good morning. How are we doing? Happy New Year. This is my first YouTube video of the new year, and I sort of wanted to sort of fill you in on what's been going on. Obviously, I did my videos on my witness exit story, and I kind of had to process it afterwards and really think about, the stuff that happened and where I am now and everything else. And I just needed time to process all of that. I'd finally sort of talked about it after years, but I'm back. I'm here. I was going to do stuff leading up to Christmas, but unfortunately we all got COVID, did the rounds as a family, so we ended up in isolation. And when you've got people bouncing around the house and everything else, I like to do my videos where I've got everybody out the house. I need the peace and quiet to sort of concentrate. So videos that I hoped to have done, because everyone would have been at school and that kind of thing, that kind of didn't happen in the end. So I'm, new year, new well, I wouldn't say new me. I would say I think I've not really made resolutions as such. I've sort of given myself a focus for the year, which is self-care and focusing on myself and my well-being. Because when you're a mum, whether or not you've been through what I've been through, or you've whatever, when you're a mother, when you're a busy person, you find sometimes that you're putting everybody else first and not yourself. And one of the things I've realised that I need to do is focus on myself and look after myself a little bit better. And if I look after myself, then everybody else will, then I'm looking after them in a way by looking after myself. You know what I mean. Anyway, so that's my focus for the year is sort of self-care and doing what's best for me, rather than what's best for other people. Still tired, still yawning. So that's the sort of golden plan these days. So yeah, I'm still want to do more of these beyond witness life videos. This video I'm doing now is more of an introduction to 2022, which is where we are. I also have an Instagram page, but that tends to be more focused on my sort of family and witchy stuff, because obviously I'm pagan and that kind of thing. And I have thought about doing witchy stuff on here. I'm sort of in two minds as to because I want to start doing tarot readings and stuff like that, and I'm in two minds as to whether to just focus this particular channel on witness stuff, which means it probably won't get regular videos, because to be honest, I do more videos on my Instagram, but the only problem with Instagram is you only get 15 minutes. So a lot of the time I'm having to learn how to edit so that I can split my videos up a little bit. But I'm worried if I put too many things on one channel, I'm just not going to get anywhere. So part of me wants to put my sort of witchy stuff on here as well, and part of me is thinking about doing a separate channel for that. I'm not 100% sure what to do, to be honest, or whether to just try things out on here, and then if I get more views on certain things, like if I get more views on JW stuff, and then more views on witchy stuff, then I might tailor how I do things, or I just might bite the bullet and do a separate video for witchy stuff. But as I say, I haven't entirely decided on what I want to do, on what the best way to go is, because I haven't posted regularly. I haven't done regular videos on here, so I haven't built up a following. But as now my little one, my youngest, is at school, and it's freed up time for me, but also I've got to balance that out with sorting out stuff at home. I have a lot of stuff to sort out at home. I've got a lot of clutter, a lot of disorganization, and I need to sort of reorganize my house. I could do with a clutter fairy. I really could do with a clutter fairy who could help me to get my house back in order. But you know, I cannot afford such things as a clutter fairy, but you know, that's life. So the plan is at the moment is to do some more XJW videos, basically, but the focus is not going to be on what a lot of people do. They do the debunking and stuff like that. There's so many channels doing the debunking, doing the you know, rebuttals and everything else, and they are brilliant at what they do. I've personally got no interest in that. My interest is more about helping people who've left, who want or who are in the process of leaving, and who want to know what's out there, who want to know you know, the best ways of you know, living your life post witness. So things like as I hope to do, sort of celebrating Christmas and stuff like that, which for me was actually a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, because I don't strictly celebrate Christmas as such. We sort of loosely celebrate it for the children's sake, but me personally, I celebrate Yule and what Yule means, and then that goes back into the witchy stuff. So, you know, and for anyone who isn't interested in that, you know, I don't want to be pushing my beliefs on people, because, you know, that's not the way that I feel things should be done. So it's really, really difficult. I mean, one thing I've thought about doing, and I am sort of brainstorming, because I'm not doing like a scripted video. I'm brainstorming as I go here. And one thing that comes to mind is maybe I can do like a XJW playlist and then a witchy playlist. And then if people don't want to look at the witchy stuff, and they don't have to, do they? So I could do that, couldn't I? Yeah, because one of the things I do is I do a lot when I'm on Instagram. I sort of do a lot of walks and stuff like that in my local area, and that kind of is part of my witchy practice as well. So again, that is, you know, something a little bit witchy. So yeah, as I say, I want to sort of help people to see what's out there and things like that, but obviously I'm not a Christian, so I don't really know much about that side of things. Not proper, you know, I was a witness, yeah, but as a lot of Christians will tell you, and a lot of Christians that I've met have said that what witnesses believe and what Christianity is actually about are very different things. You know, it is a you know, they call themselves Christians, but a Christian wouldn't call them Christian, if you know what I mean. And there are some fundamental differences in that, in Christianity beliefs and what the witnesses believe. So you know, and for me personally, that again is going into deep dives and stuff that you know, in scriptures and stuff like that, which I'm really not into. It's not somewhere I want to go. There are other people to do that, quite frankly. What I want to do is sort of talk about birthdays, Christmas, obviously, Halloween, things like that, but also the other sort of everyday stuff, like, do I you know, well, how do I get back into education? How do I, you know, even from the beginning? I think my next video on this will probably be about exit strategies. You know, good exit strategies, pitfalls of exit strategies, because there may be some of you here who are thinking, okay, I don't believe in this crap anymore. Excuse my French. And I want out. But I need to plan out, you know, because we've all got different circumstances. And some people, out is thrust upon them, like me, and other times you've really got to plan your exit strategy really carefully. So I think my next video is probably going to be about exit strategies, how to leave your cult, as it were, and I'm going to be sort of preparing for that. Ideally, I'd like to make a video once a week. That would be the ideal goal, but obviously I've got to balance that with home commitments and self-care and things like that, so it may not be every week. I was looking at doing videos on a Monday, but if I want to go out, I find that Mondays are a day when everybody's been at home and I need to what's the word for it? I need a bit of self-care after that point. I need a bit of time to myself, to look after myself. And so I tend to go out for a long walk on a Monday. So I think I might not use a Monday. It gives me time then to sort of have my long walk and come back and sort the house out and things like that, which all need doing. I've got so much backlog of stuff that I need to sort out. So I was thinking maybe a Tuesday might be a good idea, which is why I've made a video today. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and see if I can make videos maybe on a Tuesday. And then, so it might be sort of post-witness Tuesday, it might be. I think that's possibly where I'm going to go with it. And if I decide to keep the witchy stuff, I mean, I could do witchy Wednesdays, couldn't I? Something like that. That's my yeah. That's just come to me, witchy Wednesdays. So we might have that. Oh dear. So I hope you're all taking care of yourselves. As I say, this is a fairly short video compared to all the other ones that I've been doing of late. But I just wanted to do a sort of introductory type of video, just so that you know I'm still here. I'm not like giving up my channel or just not posting. It's just that real life keeps getting in the way of everything, so that's why I haven't done many posts. But obviously, many videos. But that's the plan, to try and get some order and what have you. So yeah, at the moment we'll have post-witness Tuesday and possibly witchy Wednesday. I don't know yet. We will see. Certainly ideas are buzzing in my head, and I'm sure we will come to some conclusion. But as I say, I've got to balance it with real life. So take care of yourselves. Have fun. My day go, and goodbye.